welcome in Mr. Mid-South, the Squishmallow of Squishmallows. Thank you for joining me on our fun fishing adventures today. You're awesome. I appreciate it. I'd like you even more if you hit that thumbs up. That'd be great. That way we'd have one thumbs up. It gets us in the algorithm. You can do it. All you got to do is double tap that screen and you're there. There you go. I knew you could do it. Thank you very much. So, hey, Josie J. Today we were fishing Mid-South style. We had to have at least 4 rods in order to try to catch one fish. Just saying, it's the way you have to do it. The 2 left rods are Mad Cat's medium heavy rods. The 2 right rods are the Rippin' Lips. The orange one is a medium, and the right one is a medium light. We are fishing on the mighty Mississippi River, trying to catch catfish, and we are fishing structure. Some guy that I know says that you have to fish structure to catch fish. So we are doing what I've learned from that guy. So far, we've had no bites. We've been set up for about a half hour. There's nobody in the chat yet, but that's okay. The trolls will come. I don't know. They have school. They might not. You see the structure? We have plenty of structure. See, and look. That structure goes all the way out there. So we have plenty of structure to fish. This is a shallow flat. I mean, it's really shallow, but I not only chose to fish the structure for the reason of it being structure, but I figured the water is probably going to be a little bit warmer in the shallower water. So then catfish might come up in here to feed because the bait fish will come up here. Just my guess. Josie J, you're always somebody in my world. I don't care what Fat Cat said about you. I still think you're the bomb. Boy, you should have heard those things that Fat Cat was saying too. Hey, Doms, how you doing? Good to see you. We're fishing the Mississippi River today, trying for some blue cats, flatheads, or channel cat. We don't know if we're going to catch anything, but we're going to try it. Yeah, he is ready for a knuckle sandwich there, Josie. Surprised he ain't over here yet. I am fishing St. Genevieve, Missouri. I'm just down from the ferry crossing. And of course, if you look right across the river over there, sorry, that's Illinois. That's where the ferry crosses and drops cars off. And if you so choose to take, oh, have you? That's cool. If you chose to take the ferry across, it's like $15 each way, which is kind of expensive, but it's like another 45 minutes each way if you drive around. But over to the right, a little ways down, is Kaskaskia Lock and Dam that you can fish too. So let me get this shrunk back down a little bit where you can still see the rods. Always swift. I've caught a lot of catfish here. I've caught my personal best right up by the ferry at 65-pound blue cat. And I did it on a live stream, so they ain't nobody can say you didn't really catch it. We didn't see it. It was on a live stream. Now, I might be totally wrong for fish in this area, but I had the good reason of it's a shallow flat and their structure. That's why I chose this spot. I want to say it was 2 years ago. The title of it, I believe, is something to the effect of, can we catch another monster catfish on the Mississippi? Something like that. There was 2 back-to-back live streams. One night I caught my personal best, and then the next night I caught my personal best. And it's only like 10. I was only here for like 10 minutes when we hooked up. It's 10 or 11 minutes into the video. I'll see if I can't pull it up really quick, and I'll tell you exactly the title of it. No, I didn't post a short of it. Let me see if I can't pull it up really quick for you. Hey, G, welcome in. Good to see you. We're fishing with 4 rods. 2 of those are Mad Cats. 2 are Rippin' Lips rods. Hey, we're almost at 5,600 subscribers, folks. That's pretty awesome. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Helps us out a lot. Content. Live streams. I do a lot of live streams, so it's going to take me a minute to get to it. Matter of fact, I'll even see if I can. Here it is. It's, can we catch another monster catfish tonight? Is the title of it. It's from one year ago, it says, but I think it's longer back than that. Wonder if I can copy that link and share it. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to do this really quick. Fun Fishing Adventures. View. I'm doing a live stream now. Here, I posted the link. It should be coming through. So that should be the link, and that's like 10 or 11 minutes into the live stream. We're fishing freshwater. Sorry, guys, I wasn't trying to ignore you. No, the Lamar Jackson thing's done. Thankfully. And I might have to go up and get a different charging cord because my phone's discharging and it says it's charging. So it might be a bad cord. Do need to go on all chat, and my phone bracket broke. So I have a rubber band holding my phone in the phone holder. So I guess it's time to order a new one. I do have a new tripod that I got from Fishing the Mid-South. He was kind enough to send it to me. But I'm going to wait till the weather breaks where it's a little bit nicer before I bring it out and just get this one torn up some more. It is my Christmas present from Fishing the Mid-South. So the sun's trying to come overhead, which really sucks, but it's actually going back behind the trees, but that still sucks because there's no leaves and it makes it look bad. We got 20 awesome people in, only 10 thumbs up. Come on, guys. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. No rubies, gems, or jewels. Man, that's really disappointing. Always look forward to having those. It was very nice of Fishing the Mid-South, Mr. Mike, to do that. If you guys haven't, go check out Mid-South. He does a lot of product reviews, knot tying, line strength test. He does all kinds of cool stuff. So make sure you go check him out if you haven't. Subscribe. Mid-South is an idiot, but we still love him. So the two left rods have skipjack on it. The two right rods have cut shiner that I caught personally with a hook from a river, a small river, but still a river. These baits have been out there for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and cast them back out, try a different spot. Maybe we're just not where the fish are. Oh, hey, welcome back, Kevin. It's good to see you. I kind of missed you. We were talking about you earlier. We had a great time with you last night. So hang out with us. But for now, I'm going to go check that bait. Everybody, that's Kevin. He's our favorite troll from last night. He subscribed. I'm glad he came back in. Caught a stick. Caught a big stick. That stick ain't coming out. Well, it might come out. It's coming. I'll pull that stick free, guys. It's gonna be biggie. It's coming now. We pulled it free. Come on, stick. Get in here before you hit my line. My bait come loose, and the stick is floating down the river. That's what snagged up to. I don't think I'll get it. But if you're fishing in a structure, you got to be in a structure. Yeah, that one ain't coming loose. Yeah, I can't even break that line. Ooh, that's some tough stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy, damn it. Hmm. Man, I had that drag cranked all the way down. I still couldn't pop that loose. All right. So now we're fishing with 3 rods because we don't really need 4 anyway to catch a fish. We only need 1. All right. No, I ain't had no bites yet. I've caught the log structure twice, but we're fishing structure, so that's what happens. You know, Josie J better not come try to take my spot either, because that just wouldn't be right. Knowing her, she probably will. She'd be like, that was my spot in the first place. Be like, Josie, no, it wasn't. Yeah, Kevin's an all right kid. Someday he'll get out of his mommy's basement. But we know what he does in mommy's basement because he already told us, which is fine because he came clean about enjoying things. As long as you're good with it and you're clean about it, that's what matters. Now, I don't know if I'm getting a bite on that rod or if the current's taking it down river, but it's definitely been over and bouncing around a little bit. I mean, it ain't bent over yet, but that don't mean ain't nothing biting on it. See, it's how that one rod's not in action no more. Just do this. Yeah, it's okay. Don't hide poor Kevin. He'll be okay. I'm really surprised he's not in school though. Oh, I don't see how gross he is. If he's like really gross, just hide the comment. He is a little weird, yeah. So we got a barge coming up the river. Hopefully it'll create a little bit of waves and get things moving around. There's got to be something on that rod. I don't know if it's a fish, but there's definitely something pulling it. See, I'm pretty sure I put us on all chat. It is on all messages. Okay. The bait on the left rod is skipjack herring, and I've got cut shiner on the middle rod on the 2 right rods. Of course, there's 4 rods there. You just can't see all 4 because I broke the line on one of them. And I ain't going to retie it because I don't need 4 rods to catch a fish. I cannot catch a fish on 1 rod. It's just how it is. Kevin, do I have any fans? You would be my only fan probably, buddy. But you're the greatest, so that'd be cool. $18 awesome people and 16 thumbs up. Hey, Kevin, did you hit the thumbs up, by the way, when you came in? I hope you did. I'm really surprised Mid-South ain't having a little bit of fun with you. He's a hoot. A Mid-South guy. Yep, giraffes. Hey, I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. It helps support other trolls from coming in, you know, so they know that it's a good quality stream because you're in here with us. And it's a lot of fun. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Is that Julia? Hello from Alabama. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you don't mind Kevin. He's okay. He's a troll, but he's learning to be a little bit more kosher and enjoy the live stream. He's probably a good kid, just misled just a little bit. Fat cat, fat cat. There's fat cat. Fat cat, I was telling Josie about all those things you were saying about her earlier. And she says you need a knuckle sandwich. Ziggy, good morning. Good morning to you. Yep, I'm fishing. I'm not catching. I'm fishing. See, I told you they was all true, Josie. Y'all can see the big barge going by. It's pushed by a tug. You'll see the tug at the end of the barge. That's how it gets up and down the river. The barges just don't float by themselves. I think that is my bait bouncing across the bottom, which could be a good thing because it could attract fish. I'm still waiting to get with Josie J to give her Christmas present if she ever finds time for me. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, thank you there. Appreciate it. Rustic, welcome in. Good to see you. Deer season is over Thursday. Well, Christmas was over like 3 weeks ago. And just for you guys, let's see here what got held for review this time. Oh, Kevin. All right, Kevin. Well, you have fun with that. Don't make too big of a mess and enjoy yourself. So just kind of give you guys an idea for you guys that just come in. This is all structure. I guess it was an old pier or something one time years ago. That runs all the way out there. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. They said you just got to take care of things. So, troubles, they got to clean up after themselves. It's the things they do in mommy and daddy's basement that some people just don't need to know about. Ah, yes, the peanut butter for the Chihuahua. Got to have a whole jar. The Chihuahua would take care of every bit of it for you. I forgot about that already, Rustic. That was good, though. I'm glad you got it in there. Now, it needs a little one variety pack. That's right. I want to know what that rod's doing. I think it's just bouncing across the bottom, to be honest with you guys. The creamy, not crunchy. There you go. No fishing for me. Well, that ain't no fun. You said you were going to go fishing. You got a better chance of catching fish than you do a mold. I think it's a kitty. I don't know. It might be it. It might not be. If it was a kitty, I think it at least pulled the rod over. It's kind of been like a steady pull. Could be a small cat. Could be a flathead just sitting there with it too. That's right. If you want it done right, you got to do it by yourself. We'll pull that rod in and check it out. Ain't no reason why we can't. Nothing on it. I tell you all what, for those being cheap Ozark Trail bait casting reels, they cast a mile. Oh, there's all kinds of current out here. The current's like 10 times worse on the other side of that log jam. This would probably be a pretty good spot for carp when they start getting up here and getting in the shallows again. "24 awesome people. Thank you guys. 26 thumbs up. Hey, if you don't mind, smash that subscribe button. Turn the notifications on. Let's go." No, I didn't bring any pack bait. I sure did not. Duke City Fishing. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. That right rod's moving around, but we just had that barge go by, so we're getting waves from that barge. That's probably what's making that rod move. We don't have a super long time to fish here today, but we do got an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we'll be good to go. I have things to do at home, and I have to try to make some weights for some guy that I know. I'm trying to get my hands on some more lead. I've got enough, but I'm trying to get more. Hey, now that looked kind of promising. Of course, it could be them waves, that wave pushing that around. It'd be good to see that rod bend over that right one. You guys can see it moving. No, you can't. It's a beautiful day here. It's probably 60 degrees. I think it's probably that wake from that barge that went by. We would normally fish on the other side of the ferry crossing, but it's kind of muddy down there, and it's a lot easier to get to this spot than it is that spot. Plus, there's structure, so I'm like, the fish live in the structure. Or on the back side of it where they can eat whatever fish come up to it. So I thought this was a perfect spot to be. Every live stream we try to hit 50 thumbs up. I know it's not really a big deal, but we like to try to get there. So far we're 29. We're halfway there, a little over halfway. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your favorite troll to come in and watch your fun fishing adventure show. Josie J had to go have lunch. She's probably having deer bologna. Even your grannies, get your grannies in here. I had considered going and getting more rods, buying a couple more rods, but I think I have enough. I don't think I need to buy any more. I would like to get another rip and lips rod because they're better for the channel cat that I fish for versus the medium heavies of the Mad Cats, but they still work. Fishing with me too, I've got skipjack on the left rod and cut creek chub on the two right rods. There's actually 4 rods there, but one of them I busted a line on, so I don't have nothing on it right now. Jim Jet, good morning. So we got the 2 creek shiners on the right, 2 skipjack on the left. Your fishing structure on the Mississippi River in St. Genevieve, Missouri. You know, Jeremy, I just happen to have a bluegilly with me. And I did think about it. If I didn't get anything on some of the skipjack, then I'd probably switch it over. I have blue cats, flatheads, and channel cat in this river. It is the Mississippi River, so there's a little bit of everything in here. Gars, turtles, walleye. I guess there's walleye. I'm sure there's stripers somewhere. I've never heard anybody catch one here, but skipjack, bluegill, white bass, largemouth, smallmouth. I'm sure there's just about everything in here. And occasionally, yes, you will find a shark. The bull sharks will come up from the Gulf and they'll go up towards the Alton Dam. Very rare occasion, but they have been seen all the way up there. Kevin's back. So if somebody comes in the live stream and says, "Are you fishing for sharks?" Heck yeah, I might catch one. I ain't scared to try for them. It'd be a heck of a fun fight. I know that. Hey there, Andy. Good afternoon to you, sir. Pleasure to see you in on your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream today. Now, I will tell you that our troll friend, his Kevin, he hung out with us a little bit last night. He's a good kid. He's misled a little bit. And I think he does live in his mom and dad's basement. But he's not too bad. So take it easy on him. Don't razz him too hard, but you can razz him. He was taking care of things earlier, so he stepped out. Hey, Ricky. Ricky Bobby, thank you for stopping in. If you ain't first, you're last. That's right. I wish these fish would bite. I can't believe we ain't got a bite. I really thought we would. I would say, now, I could tell you exactly. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to guess it's about 62 degrees, but let me look at the thing and see what my thing says that the temperature is. My temperature thingy says it is 61 degrees. It is a beautiful day here in Missouri. Supposed to get to a high of 65. Heat wave of 24. Yeah, that's okay. You can keep it there. I don't want that. We're going to go back to that pretty soon. Well, we're going to try that bluegill here in a few minutes because I hate to waste it and it's defrosted. So we'll try it. If I wasn't being lazy, I'd just walk up to the truck and get the stuff to rebait that one rod. But I'm being lazy because I can be. And you guys have been pounded with snow this year. Matter of fact, I think I was watching Ryan Hall, y'all. I think he said you got some more snow coming in. Come on, fish, bite this crap over. We're at 139 inches. Wow. I couldn't imagine getting that much snow in a year here. I think we're lucky to get like 12 to 15 inches a year on an average. Well, when we pull that left rod in, we'll swap it out and put some bluegill on it. Bluegill's more of a better summertime bait here, but it might work. We don't know until we try it. Supposed to hit 54 with 13-mile-an-hour wind, so it's going to be like 40. Feel like 40. That's one. So yeah, I believe it. But you got great ice fishing up there. Which is one thing we can't do here. I think it'd be fun to ice fish. As long as I know that stuff's like 6 inches deep, I'm okay with it. Soak them in cherry Kool-Aid, huh? I've never tried that before. About 3 foot of ice. Wow. That's crazy. I know what's wrong here, guys. We don't have any happy poop. You can't have a good live stream until you got some happy poop going. That's what's wrong. Let's check the battery. It's at 47%. Jim Jet sent some happy poop. Now we got a live stream going. Thank you there. Got to have happy poop. It's just kind of fun to say, and it's fun to do. Ricky Bobby sent some happy poop. Now we got 10 gems, jewels, or rubies, whatever you want to call them. Thank you, guys. Well, I tell you what, we're going to pull that left rod in, and we'll swap it over and put a piece of gilly on it and see if it doesn't change our luck some. Something's got to happen, right? I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. There's all kinds of structure out there. So I bought this handy dandy little bag at Walmart. It was on clearance for $6. Figure it's good enough to keep my bait in. We got some little sun perch. Close enough to gill. I really didn't have any intentions of keeping him, but he swallowed the hook. He was going to die anyway. All right, now we got bluegill on that rod. Well, a sun perch. Close enough. Same kind of fish, but different. So my bait freezer is getting really empty. I mean, it's getting really empty. It's usually really full. It's really empty right now. Hey, it's no problem, Jeremy. That's what we're here for. Got 100 from G. Thank you, G. Last time we caught 3-man limit. Yeah, I seen that, Andy. I remember if you posted that or if I seen it. I did watch your video at like 3 o'clock this morning. The one where you was out on the boat. You guys was catching some nice slabs. I commented. It was a fun video. G with the 100s. Hopefully, we'll catch something on that sun perch, sunfish, whatever you want to call it. Because whatever's left will go back into the river. Something will eat it. Still got 24 awesome people and 35 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, the footage was a few years old. Yeah, I've got a few videos that really bombed back then. I like to redo them, but I don't really know how to repost them without the original files. I think they'd do better if they were reposted. And they were back before I was monetized, so it really wouldn't make a difference. I'll have to look into that or text it to me later, so I'll forget what it is. Because, you know, when you put those videos out when you first start, a lot of people don't look at them. They're just kind of like gone forever. It'd be nice to put them back out once you're more established and people might be, hey, you know, they did a really good job or they caught some nice fish those days. Because I know, like me personally, I don't go back and look at somebody's stuff from 2 or 3 years ago. I'm like, oh, hey, look, somebody posted a video. I want to go watch it now. Oh, let's see. Sticker Mule sent me an email. Let's see what they're offering today. Hey, fish with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully we catch something. I mean, it's an hour and a half round trip to get here and get back home, so it's not too bad. My thumbnails aren't the best, but I think my videos were better then than what they are now. It seems I feel like I took more time. Okay, so Sticker Mule is offering, if you get an email from them, if you're subscribed to them, custom black hoodie for $29. And I'm sure that's probably only up to 2X. They don't appreciate us fat guys that are 3Xs. So it makes sense you do better with your current knowledge. Yeah, but I don't put the time in it that I put in when I first started because I would spend hours upon hours upon hours doing a video. Yep, only 2X. They don't appreciate us fat guys. I'd pay a little bit more if I get the bigger size. Instead, I just won't buy it, and they won't make the sale. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Good to see you. Thumbnails and titles are the key. That's right. And I don't have a vivid imagination for titles. That hurts me too. Oh, what the hell did they hide now? Nothing. Paul says, hello, Andy. YouTube decided to hide it. No, we could put all 4 rods in here just so it looks cooler. But guys, only 3 of those rods have bait on them. The right 3. The water is awesome. This is the mighty Mississippi River, where there are mighty big fish that are not on our line. Yet, we might find one. Kind of hoping the sun being out will warm this flat out, because this is all shallow through here, and we'll be able to catch some fish. Yeah, there's big carp in here, but I didn't bring any of my pack bait or anything like that. Just kind of give you that's the shore. You can see all the way up there. There was some sort of dock that went through here at one time. And that's the remnants of the pillars that went out, I'm supposing. So we're fishing for the structure. I have caught nice carp, but I haven't ever fished this spot for carp, which with it being a flat would probably be pretty decent. But this river is still super low. So hopefully the spring floods will get it back up pretty quick. You know, them guys up there by in Michigan and all that got all that snow. It's got to come down here at some point. Nice load of fish there. Big carp, spoilies. Yep. The problem with fishing, like in this spot, it is really currenty. So I don't know how well the pack bait or chum would hold, or for how long. Now there's another spot that I like to fish, but it pretty much depends on the river level here. Right now, it's like almost bone dry. There's hardly any water going through it. Hunting and fishing, welcome in. Good to see you. I don't have any carp heads. Don't have any carp. I've really never tried to fish with carp, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people have success with it. No, there's a plant of some sort over here, and they're probably loading or unloading a train or a barge. Unfortunately, we don't have any dams that are close to us. The closest dam would be across the river, which there's a ferry crossing right here. It's like $15 each way. And you can go to the Kaskaskia Lock-in Dam, or you can drive like another 45 minutes around each way to get to it. Which I almost thought about going over there, but I didn't want to drive that extra hour and a half round trip. Haven't caught anything yet. Haven't even had a bite on the mighty Mississippi. Kind of second guessing myself if this is where I should have went. But I thought it was the best spot to be. But there's an old marina that's up around the bend that I went to fish, and it's normally full of water. There was one little bitty puddle. All you could see was dead fish carcasses out in it from where it's dried up. Because once this water gets so far down, water can't get into it. So therefore the fish can't get out that are in there. So needless to say, they all die. Which if it's big head carp, I wouldn't really care. But it's the catfish and stuff like that that die. Tight lines, everyone. Time for me to head to the lake. All right, Andy, good luck. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We're almost to that 50 thumbs up. If you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. Probably going to fish to 12:30 or 1 o'clock my time. Hopefully we can get on something. We got bluegill out there now and creek chubs. Them channel cat come by and find those creek chubs, they're going to be on it. And if you guys haven't checked out the Fishing Hoosier, he's got some great crappie videos. He'll occasionally catch a catfish, but it's not on purpose. Eating lunch. What are you having today, G? Nice, fat, juicy steak. Baked potato. Maybe some fresh fried chicken. Well, it sounded good. I know it's not what you're having, but it sounded good. Well, see, Henry, this is the way it is. Let me tell you a story. I have 4 rods out because everybody you see on YouTube's got to have 4 rods. I normally fish with 2, but I broke one of the rods off, so it's just really there. It has nothing on it except for the line. So I'm fishing with 3 rods, and I still can't catch a fish that I could catch on 2 rods. Fish sandwich, tossed potato soups. That's not so bad. Ain't that what that said was Henry? Yeah, Henry. Yeah, it says Henry. There are sturgeon in here. I've never caught one. I'm on the Mississippi River, so there's a little bit of everything in here. I'm just really surprised we haven't at least got a bite. We're at the 1 hour mark with 45 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Fishing a shallow flat by the structure. Yeah, there's some big fish in here. They're probably just sitting all down in the channels or back behind these dikes, which there is a dike down there that I could have went to, but it's really a pain to get back there. Plus, I didn't really know how fishable it would be if I did catch fish to be able to land it. Plus, I don't really like leaving my truck over there where I can't see it. At least where I'm at, I can see my truck. It's a wonderful 65 degrees or 62 degrees. Going to be 65. Can't complain too much today. On the Mississippi, you're not going to see a whole lot of anything. I think before I leave, though, I'm going to grab my bass rod and see if I can't find a couple skipjack. I've caught a few skipjack a little farther down to the right, but I've never caught them anywhere else in here. Some fresh skipjack would be nice. I may have to make my annual run to Kentucky a little quicker than what I thought I would. Because my freezer is getting empty. You know, a lot of guys will go to Kentucky to get those great big skipjack. I'm more than happy with getting small skips, to be honest with you, because I use them more often than the big ones. You just waste the big piece of it because you can't use the head. Because if I'm fishing here, I can use it, but other places I fish is just too big of a bait. Yeah, I've got a small rod with me. I've got an ultralight rod, and I've got a medium fast action bass rod I carry with me, and I've got another catfish rod if I wanted to use it. I've just never had much luck in this spot trying to get bait, like this stretch of the river right here. Be honest with you, I've never caught anything here but carp and catfish. Released a couple shorts too this morning. They're kind of goofy shorts, but and they really haven't got any views, so that's good. Seems like if you don't put music in a short, you don't get many views, but I'm okay with that. Just goofy little highlights anyway that YouTube clipped out. Got to release some pants instead. I get that one. Hey, James. Oh, we ain't even got a bite yet. Been live for a little over an hour and ain't got a bite. We got bluegill on one rod and we got creek chubs on the others. Thank you there, James. Part of me kind of wants to pack up and try a different spot. And part of me is like, I don't want to go through all that work. Because it's kind of a pain in the butt to move. But I could just relocate the rods in different spots. Am I sure there's fish out here? No. I am not sure there's fish out here at all. I'm going to recast because we're not getting bites where we're at. Maybe there's somewhere else. This one's probably hung up. Out there right between two logs, and I felt it hit. So that one's probably going to be hung up unless the fish pulls it out. Yeah, it's in the 60s here too, James. It's nice. So if you guys are curious, the left two rods are Mad Cat's rods. Right two rods are Ripping Lips rods. If I lose a rig, I lose it. No big deal. If you're not fishing in the structure, you're not fishing where the fish are. It's part of fishing. I'm down at the St. Genevieve ferry crossing. I so much wouldn't mind going down the Cape, but that was still another 40 minutes away. All right. We'll see you when you get here, G. I got the red Nissan up here. In about 3 days. I'll be long gone by then, buddy. Anybody's always welcome to come fish with me. Tell you what, them cheap Ozark Trail reels, them things will cast just as far as my 12-footer rods will. It's pretty impressive. Small Water Charters in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We're almost to that 50 thumbs up. That's our goal every live stream. Not bad for an hour. We got 15 gems, jewels, or rubies, whatever you want to call them. We got 15 of them. Not too bad. Like to see 1,500, but we'll deal with 15. I'm good with that. As long as you guys are in there hanging out, that's all that matters. Now we're at 50. Now we're at 50. I like spinning rods too, but I want to do some bait casters for a change. A lot of people can't throw a bait caster. I'm like, this is easy, but I grew up using bait casters. A lot of people throw them and just turn them into bird's nest. Yeah, I got 51 now, so we're rocking. Maybe we'll get to 60. The sun's setting back behind me, which is pretty nice. It's still warm. Can't ask for any better. We will not get a bite on the left rod. It's not in the water. It's just sitting there because it looks good. 31 awesome people. And hey, thank you guys. We'll take it. If you guys don't mind, you haven't, please smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you'll know next time we're live or release a video. I'm learning baitcaster, did some good cast for bass. Yeah, it takes a lot of learning, getting that spool set right. But the easy way to go is with the spinning reels, and it still gets the job done. I've used spinning reels for a long time catfishing. It's just mine were wearing out, and I'm like, I really don't want to do that. I want to try using some bait casters, see how I do with them. Yeah, like I said, I like the spinning reels. It's kind of in my thought or my own opinion that the bait caster reels, they just hold up better. And you ain't got to worry about the bail flipping over on you. I've lost a couple fish because the bail flips over on me. Somewhere in there, I may go to one. I just know I have some stuff I have to do at home and on my way home. Yeah, bait cats and rods are for more than bass fishing, that's for sure. Matter of fact, they've got the Baitcaster BFS finesse reels now, and those are really nice. You can throw 2-pound line on them. It's a bait finesse system, I believe, is what it stands for. They actually go on an ultralight rod, which is pretty cool. I guess you could do ultralight or light, but James is going to go live doing some jig heads too. That's cool. I've got to make an order from Barlow's because I'm going to have to start making some jig heads too. It's just been too cold. I've been trying to pour them, and my molds can't stay hot enough. So it's like I get the jig head, but I don't get the keeper with it. Yeah, Barlow's is the place to get them. I only order 100 at a time, but I don't have a use for 1,000 at a time. Plus, it's like $50 for 1,000 hooks. And I use 5 different size hooks. Yeah, but they're jig head hooks. They're different than normal everyday hooks. Jig head hooks have that bend on the top. Yeah, 5/8 is the biggest that I can get. Biggest I can do right now. I don't have much of a call for yeah, that's on the normal ones, that's a good price. Yeah, I got 4 rods, Stacy, but I've only got 3 of them that's got hooks. I got snagged up on one of them. Got 2 Mad Cats on the left, 2 Ripping Lips on the right. We got bluegill on the left one we're using, and creek shiners on the right too. And I'm honestly surprised we haven't even got a bite. We're at 21 people in, 53 of those thumbs up. Thank you, folks. And 15 gems, jewels, or rubies. Five-inch pale tails on Amazon. Great deal. Can't find them cheaper. Can't find cheaper jig heads. That's right. I've never tried them before. The Kitex. Kitex. Yeah. However you pronounce it. I've never tried them. Great for stripers. Wish we had stripers around here. Now, I do use the storm swim baits. Those are nice. I usually find them on clearance and I'll buy 10 or so packs of them. Which I talked to my Walmart person just to tell you guys that they've already got some stuff on clearance at Walmart, but they'll really start the hard clearance around the 1st of February. So keep an eye in your local Walmarts if there's stuff that you need. It might be going on clearance soon. Because I like clearance. I like to save money. And I'm really hoping to get out of my boat more this year than what I did last year and really start turning on some crappie fishing. I think a whole lot of the reason why I didn't do a lot of crappie fishing this year in my boat was just too expensive to pull my boat around. But I think this time, instead of just trying to do like one video, I'm going to try to shoot 2 or 3 videos every time I go out crappie fishing. Because I like crappie jigs. I like to catch crappie. And I've got some awesome baits that I've got from Jeffra's Jigs. And Brush Pile Jigs gave me some stuff. I want to make use of it. I don't want it to just sit around. Now that I make my own jig heads, that makes for a cheap bait. I've still got videos from me and Rod 2 years ago that I haven't put together yet. But I kind of did it on purpose because I didn't want to release a video right after he did. So it's basically the same kind of footage. So I was like, well, if I hold on to it, I can incorporate it together and make one nicer video that nobody has seen. Hey, Special K, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I believe I've seen you over in Jerry's lives. I'm not doing bad at all. Just enjoying a beautiful day here, around 65 degrees, before it gets cold again. Because the bottom's going to drop back out and we're going to be in the 30s and 40s. So I'll take a 60-degree day anytime. You don't know how you doing? All right, have a good day. Thanks for coming by. It's freezing in the UK. I bet it is. Well, James, that ain't no good. It's raining. Rain's better than snow. Of course, I like to fish in the snow. Kind of miss it. Ain't been able to do that yet this year. Oh, I do. I really enjoy. I especially enjoy crappie fishing in the snow. I seem to do a lot better for some reason. We got another barge coming up the river. Maybe it'll create a barge bite, and we'll catch fish. Oh yeah, I don't know why we ain't had no bite. That's crazy. See what this phone's on. 55. It's still charging, just not very fast. I'll fish anywhere, any time of the year, as long as I can get to the water. If it's frozen, I'm kind of out of luck. Here's our barge coming up the river. He's right there. I don't know if you can see him or not because I can't see the screen. But he's coming up. Maybe he'll get them baits moving around and we'll get a barge bite from him. When they come up river, you get a good water flow. It moves their water around a lot. They're coming down river. It doesn't really matter. I'll be around 3:30 today. All right, sounds good. You got wound care around 2:30. Sounds good. I'll make sure that I swing by, and I'm sure other people will pop by too. So I know I won't be live. I'll be headed home, probably stop and get some lunch somewhere. I'm sure it probably won't be nothing fancy or good for me, but I'll stop somewhere and get lunch. They do have a nice little buffet here in town. It's a home style buffet. It's all classic home style stuff. It's a pretty good lunch. I stop in there once in a while. It's like $12. You can't beat it. I just try to avoid going there because then I eat way more than what I should. Then I regret it later. Kind of like I'm starting to do in this fishing spot. Regret it. Yeah, they usually got fried chicken there and fish. You know, the good green beans. It's got bacon and onion in it. Fresh coleslaw, all kinds of, all the good stuff that you want to have. Usually a meatloaf. It's not that Golden Corral crap that's just all thrown together. It's actually got good flavor. Here comes that barge. He's moving pretty quick too. He'll be coming in view here in just a second. Hey, Danny. Yeah, I got 2 orange crushes out there, and those are on the left, and then I've got 2 Rip and Lips rods on the right. All right. Hey, Special K, thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. Yeah, I don't usually bring those rods out, the Mad Catch rods, unless I am fishing on the Mississippi because they're too heavy for what I normally catch. That's why I got the Rip and Lips rods. They're made more for the channel cat. But I got all this structure right here that I'm trying to fish. Caught a 48 pound. Wow. That's a nice fish. Congratulations. I can't buy a bite here on the Mississippi today. Can't even buy a bite. In Chattanooga. That's nice. I went to Chattanooga for the gathering last year. It was kind of just like a last minute thing. It's like, okay, let's go. And I went by and picked up Anthony J all day. And we went. We were there for a night. 8-hour drive each way. Like, that kind of sucked. Hey, I appreciate the subscription there. If you want to leave a comment on one of my videos, I'll try to get back over to you and take care of you. But for me to fish Tennessee, I've only fished it twice. It was fun. I didn't have any luck, but I had fun when I went. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know him. I know Scenic City. He pops in here once in a while, and I see him. I know I'm subscribed to him. All right, hey, I appreciate it. And I'll get back to you. It might be a little bit later, but I'll get back to you when I can. Probably when I get home. And if you guys are new and you haven't ever seen the Sunday Night Bite Show, right now we're doing it during the afternoon just because of the temperature. It's myself and Bank Fishing Adventures, but he's going to start using his Gone Fishing with Stacy's channel for the Sunday Night Bite Show to really help him out with his watch hours. So if you guys haven't had a chance, check it out every Sunday. It's usually around 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So we have fun. Good. I'm glad you made it back. You haven't missed anything. We ain't even had a bite yet. We keep moving debates, but it's debatable if we'll catch fish. We're starting to get that wake from that barge now, so maybe it'll help. Almost at that 60 like mark. Thank you guys. It's on an 8-day streak with 9 catfish. Going to be insane video depth. That's pretty awesome. I know. I wish that I had. I mean, I know the mighty Mississippi, you can catch a lot of fish, but I can't find a good spot to where I can consistently get on fish. So where, like, when I go down to Kentucky, I can constantly get on fish. Here in my local waters, I can't find them. But we're very limited on places we can fish here. Hey, there's the 60. Thank you very much, Danny. There's not a whole lot of public area you can get to fish the Mississippi River. That's why I fished it, because I thought we'd get onto some flatheads maybe. It may be better when the water's up, but the water's so low right now that it's. I know I'm fishing probably in 2 or 3 foot of water. But my point is the water would warm up maybe a little bit faster, and those fish would come up on the flats to feed. That was my thought. All right, G. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Get your wound care taken care of. We'll see you soon. I mean, I'm literally thrown up in the structure. I'll show you guys there if I can zoom into it enough. See those 2 little dots right there? I'm smack dab in between them. I'm probably hung up. All right, have a good day. Thank you very much for stopping in there, Danny. I'll make sure I get over to your channel, okay? We're probably going to give it another 20 minutes. Then by the time I get packed up and get home, it'll be 2 o'clock or so. 2:30. Yeah, I'm figuring I'm probably hung up on them. So I'm not going to reel it in. If a fish grabs it, that's fine. Maybe he'll pull it out. I know apparently at one point in time that all that structure went a good long ways out there because you can still see some of it. You know that the current hasn't taken away. But it's definitely nice coming out here and not seeing them stupid big head carp all over the place. The Asian carp would just play havoc with everything in the ecosystem. I imagine at one time it may have been some sort of bridge or it was a loading dock. But this part of, like, back behind me used to be like the riverfront part of St. Genevieve, but it just flooded out so many years ago. We're moving to Mississippi from Massachusetts. Fishing out there. I don't know. I'm not in Mississippi. I'm on the Mississippi. I'm in Missouri. But I definitely missed. I'd moved too. A lot better weather. I really want to go to fish in Louisiana. A lot of that is I just want to eat there too. Get some original Cajun, authentic food from down there. Cajun food. All right, we hit that 60 thumbs up. That rocks. Yeah, M-Head fishing. He just moved from Louisiana. He's in Texas now. But he's got a lot of great videos for fishing in that area. Guy's a little different, but he's a good fisherman. Well, one day he may be talking with a Louisiana accent. The next day it might be Jersey. And the next day it might be a Texas accent. You never know what M Hood's going to be doing or how he's going to talk. If he's out trying to find dogs or get rid of dogs, the guy's all over. But he's very dedicated and releases normally like 2 videos a day. How he does it, I'll never know. If you're going from saltwater to freshwater, it's totally different. Catch a lot cooler fish in saltwater than what you will fresh, but you get out here and get a hold of a big blue cat or something in freshwater, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, he does a lot of good crappie fishing. He's done a lot of crappie fishing since he's been in Texas. But I have to say, I had missed watching M Hood get out on the river and catching the sailfins, catfish, and all the other stuff he catch. Now he's just kind of contained to Lake Halbrook. And I guess maybe the spillway or whatever area that is he's been fishing. And he will fish day and night. You don't ever know when he's going to be out. He doesn't do live streams, just videos. At least I ain't never seen him do a live stream. Still got 20 awesome folks in. Thank you guys. We ain't catching nothing, but dang it, we're trying. You ain't going to catch them sitting at home on your couch or in your chair. We got about 12 minutes to go. We got to get a fish. At least one. At least one bite. I'd be happy with a bite. No more bull sharks for him. Nope. I think I MapQuested the abouts of how far away he moved. I think it's like 7 hours away from where he came from. PB is a 10-pound channel cat. Connecticut River. Yeah, a lot of our channel catfish, well, a lot of our catfishing is done at night, but to be honest with you, I do fairly good catching channel cats and blue cats during the daytime. And I normally have to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So for me to stay somewhere and fish at night just don't happen because I'm used to going to bed at like 9 or 10. But my personal best channel cat was caught actually probably 100 feet down the bank right here. It was a 9-pound channel. That's my personal best channel cat. Now, Stacy on Bank Fishing Adventures, he catches a lot of 10, 12, 13, 14-pound channels. In this little bitty river he fishes. But he sure gets on them. But this time of year, the bite's tough for everybody. It's definitely a tough bite. See where the old power pack's at. See, that power pack's still full. I think that cord's bad. But it ain't bad. It's just not working right. That phone should still be at 100%. We got a barge coming downriver this time. We won't really get a wake from him. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but when a barge comes up, it'll actually suck the water away from the shore. Our flathead's generally larger than the blues, not here. I mean, you'll catch some big flatheads, but I've caught more big blues than I have flats. My personal best flat's only 14.5 pounds. And I caught it walleye fishing with a swim bait. I have not caught a whole lot of flathead. It's like this barge is hauling a whole bunch of rock. He's going to get by fast. He's cruising. Here he comes. He's got all kinds of rock on his barge. If you guys want, James will be going live here soon. He's going to be doing some jig heads. I don't know if he's doing pouring jig heads or just painting jig heads. So check out the Black Wolf Outdoors. The only blue I've ever caught was a surface plug fishing for smallmouth. Well, that's interesting. Pretty cool. I know I sure wasn't expecting to catch no flathead when I was trying to fish for walleye. You're going to do pouring and painting. All right. Probably when I do my Barlow's order, I'll probably order just like a chartreuse, maybe a white. I just don't really know that I want to fool with painting my jig heads. I don't think it makes that big of a difference. And sometimes I do better just on regular old lead heads. I don't really have a way to cure the powder, so I'll have to go out and buy a toaster oven and all the other crap if I decide to do that. Oh, okay. You got to tie some. I thought about doing that, but I'm like, man, I just wouldn't have the patience for it. I'd buy all this stuff and it'd sit there. I just don't use feathered jigs for enough stuff. I just can't believe he's fished in a bite. It's terrible. A white powder coat. Okay. And are you just using the heat gun? Or are you using the heat gun then baking them? I mean, I've got a heat gun. I need to get a jig head mold to do 132nd ounce jigs too. I've been getting a really good deal on some jig heads that are already painted and ready to go. I've been paying like $2 a pack for them, and you get like 25 in a pack. I almost can't make them cheap enough to not just buy the packs. Because I kind of figured it's going to cost me at least $50 to buy the mold. Then I got to buy the hooks. And I'm like, for $60, I could buy a whole crap load of those 30 packs at 25 per pack. But I don't think I'd have to worry about jig heads for a very long time. Okay, the heat gun's to make it stick, and baking makes it look good. All right. I don't think that tree limb that I'm going to get hung up on is going to care if it looks good or not. Because if you ain't fishing in structure, you ain't fishing the right spot. At least that's the way I've always felt about crappie fishing. Find an old toaster. Them are hard to find anymore. I don't think a whole lot of people use toaster ovens now that they got air fryers and stuff. I guess everybody's got an oven. That would work. Just hang them on the rack upside down, let them bake. Oh no, I might fool with it. Get like a clear coat resin or something to put over it. Because ain't nothing worse than throwing your jig out there and smacking something and all the paint coming off of it anyway. Air fryer would probably work. I mean, it's the same thing as an oven. All right, guys, I think I'm going to reel them up. We gave it 2 hours. We haven't got any bites even. So I'm going to say the fish just aren't here. So I'm going to reel it up. Thank you guys so much for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. I'll keep it rolling until we get our rods in, just in case something does happen. But check out James. He's going to be doing some jig head pours and some painting. Then you've got F4C. It's going to go live, and he does a nice little vlog type talk show. Talks about sports and fishing and just everyday stuff. Gone Fishing with Stacy. He'll be live tomorrow probably. And there'll be all kinds of other lives. So you guys make sure you get out there and check out people. Share the love a little bit. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And if you want to become a member of the channel, I'll be happy to send you a sticker for becoming a member. Even if it's only for 1 month, it doesn't matter. We just appreciate the support. And if you really want to help support us channels, please watch our full-length videos. That does help tremendously. When you clear coat your jig, nail polish. Works very well. Well, maybe I'll try that. I will try it. I'm not against trying it. But thank you guys. I'm going to get these reeled in. We might end up with a monster. Let's see if this one hung up. Oh, it came out. They got our chunk of bluegill on it. Nothing wanted to eat it. That's cold. I guess this one's a sunset color. I thought they were both orange crush. I got both these baits. So we didn't even have a hit, guys. Not even a hit. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. We'll do it again as soon as we can. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry we didn't catch nothing. Kevin, I'll tell you later, okay? Thanks for coming back in. You're not that bad of a kid. See you guys.